Okay, let's go.
Welcome to the Defending Champions podcast where basketball never takes the night off. I'm your host Cameron. With me today,
Rob Dog.
I'm back, Tommy.
yeah, Tommy. Welcome back, big fella. Welcome back.
Thank you.
I hope the trip was good, mate.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Nice and relaxing. Ate too much food, but
Don't lie, you didn't eat enough. Sushi's light for you. It's all right.
it's good.
You want to have a quick chat about your trip or anything like that, mate?
Yeah, well,
Enjoyed it?
yeah, good experience.
Yeah.
Tried different foods.
You have to duck under every doorway or what?
Oh, yeah, I hit my head a couple times, but yeah, very low ceilings some places.
Very nice.
Tight spaces.
Is there much basketball that goes on over there? Like, did you see much?
No, it was more baseball.
Yeah, right.
We had the baseball World
Yeah,
Series
that's
on.
the World Cup stuff was on.
Yeah, so we watched a couple games on Netflix. We tried to get tickets.
Netflix.
Yeah, it's live on Netflix over there.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, we tried to get a couple tickets to one game, but it was like expensive as.
Yeah.
I tried to go find some basketball packs. Couldn't find any.
Yeah.
Found some baseball packs, but I didn't buy them.
Yeah. No one really watches baseball around here, I'm assuming. I don't.
No,
I'm not a big baseball fan.
Little bits.
We got into it when we were there. We were watching on Netflix. It's pretty good, cool to watch.
Is it just baseball on Netflix or is it
Yeah.
other sports as well?
Nah,
Just baseball.
baseball
Yeah, right.
that we saw, and then
What were you watching footy on?
watch NRL. It's like a
Oh, yeah.
app for overseas people. You can watch it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
That's
and we got a
awesome.
VPN, whatever. Fucking
Yeah. All
for the
fun
first
stuff.
couple of days.
The overall trip was good.
Yes, yeah.
That's good, mate. That's good.
Did you go back?
Not straight away. Maybe in a couple of years.
Yeah, right. Work got him good.
Yeah.
Cammy. First day back on the job. Got stung on the ear by a bloody wasp.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
That was
Hard to piss myself.
Nice, mate. Nice. We'll get into these game recaps, eh?
Yeah, sounds good. Tommy
Wednesday-
wasn't here, so
Just us, mate. Just us.
just us.
Wednesday. Heat 106 versus the Hornets 136.
We did tip the Hornets, eh?
Thunder 113 versus the Magic 108.
Got it.
Pistons 130 versus the Wizards 117.
We went Pistons. Someone said plus 15, someone said plus 11. They actually won by plus 13, so right in the middle again.
Pacers 110 versus the Knicks 136.
We went the Knicks.
So this is the rematch that I talked about last week, where I thought the Knicks were going to just absolutely blow them out, but they did it in the second game, not the first game.
Yeah.
Cavs 123 versus the Bucks 116.
Hit the Cavs there, baby.
Suns 104 versus the Wolves 116.
Went the Wolves.
Nice. 76ers 96 versus the Nuggets 124.
We did go the Nuggets, so we're 7 from 7 so far.
Spurs 132 versus the Kings 104.
And we rounded off with an 8 from 8 round that one.
Fuck yeah, let's go. All right, Thursday's games. Warriors 99 versus the Celtics 120.
We went the Celtics.
Yeah.
You made me choose that one.
Thunder 121 versus the Nets 92.
Yeah, we went the Thunder. Too strong.
Blazers 127 versus the Pacers 119.
I made you pick this one. You picked your boys, and they let us down.
Raptors 139 versus the Bulls 109.
Yeah, we went the Raps on that one.
Jazz 111 versus the Wolves 147. Holy mate.
Yeah, we went the
Huge
Wolves
game.
on that one, so we got another tick.
Clippers 109 versus the Pelicans 124.
We did do the Clippers for Tommy, but he let us down once again.
Tommy.
It wasn't.
You need to
Didn't
talk-
Kawhi go off injured in the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
You got to talk to your boys, mate. You got to talk to your boys. Nuggets 118 versus the Grizzlies 125.
We actually got this upset because we said we're going to go for the upset, and they got it, so Grizzlies got it.
Hawks 135 versus the Mavs 120.
And the Hawkies, baby.
Lakers 124 versus the Rockets 116.
I'm off this, but the Rockets, we chose the Rockets, so that's a loss for us.
Against who?
Lakers.
Come on, mate. LeBron's jamming.
Oh. LeBron.
Bloody Luka's going spastic at the moment.
They beat the Rockets twice in a row.
Rockets ain't shit.
Friday's
Steph
games.
Curry, baby.
Friday's games. Magic 111 versus the Hornets 130.
Come on, nipple.
Yeah.
You're going all the way.
Pistons 117 versus the Wizards 95.
we went the Pistons.
Yeah.
You went Cade for 40. He was actually out that game.
Yeah.
And I went 18 boards for Duran and he got 11. So none of those hit. But we got the win.
Yeah, we got the win. Lakers 134 versus the Heat 126.
You went Bam, your boy, and he let us down.
Luka for 60.
Yeah.
Cavs 115 versus the Bulls 110.
We went the Cavs.
Spurs 99 versus the Pelicans 105.
We went the Spurs. So that's a dub for us.
Just lost my spot, yeah. Sorry, that was the Suns versus Spurs, not the Clippers. The Clippers played the Pelicans.
Yeah, and we went the Clippers for Tommy again, and he let us down as well.
Back to back against the Pelicans. Dropped both games.
Not looking good.
Mate, you might want to buy a different jersey, big fella. Bucks 96 versus Jazz 128.
We went the Bucks.
Yeah.
Jazz surprised me in that game, not going to lie.
Giannis go injured in this game, though?
Not entirely sure.
Yeah.
But still, I thought the Bucks would still have the upper hand against them.
76ers 139 versus the Kings 118.
We went the Kings for the upset, but they got upset instead. So we went 4 from 8, so 50% on that one.
Knicks 93 versus the Nets 92.
We went the Knicks, so
This game ended up nearly in a punch-up. There's a lot of pushing and shoving. As I said, that was that New York rivalry that I was talking about.
Yeah.
It lived up to the hype. So, Warriors 101, Pistons 115.
I went the Warriors, but they lost.
Hawks 95 versus the Rockets 117.
We went the Hawks, so they ended up losing.
It's their first game loss in like
A couple
10, 11 games, yeah. Celtics 117 versus the Grizzlies 112.
Yeah, we went the Celtics.
Yeah. Blazers 108 versus the Timberwolves 104.
Well, we went the Wolves thinking that Ant would carry, but obviously he got carried out of that building, didn't he?
Raptors 115 versus the Nuggets 121.
Yeah, we went the Nuggets, so we finished with 50% again that one. Yeah. So not our best. We went from 8 from 8 to 6 from 9, and then we went 4 from 8, then 3 from 6. Yeah. So
not bad. Still,
not bad.
Still over the 4 days. We're still 70%. So
that's
I
it.
can live
That's
with that,
it. So yeah, we got obviously this week's picks. We got Wednesday to Saturday again.
Yep.
We'll do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday ourselves, and then we'll do a quick round with Tommy.
Yeah.
With the quick round, you've only got like 2 to 3 seconds to get off your answer. No thinking about it, just pick a team.
Yeah.
We'll start with Wednesday. We've only got 4 games.
Yeah.
So we got Kings versus Hornets. Again, I'm going the Hornets.
Yeah.
I reckon they're going to be
they're
way too
pushing
strong
for the playoff spot,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. So we're all happy with the Hornets.
Yes, mate. Definitely.
Pelicans versus Knicks. Pelicans have been surprising me as of late. They beat
DeAndre Murray's back. They've been pushing hard.
Yeah, they're on a 3-game win streak.
I do think the Knicks will come over. And
I think the Knicks home game anyway.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, Knicks
Yeah. I feel like they're just too strong at Madison Square Garden. So
like if Jalen Brunson's out, you see Josh Hart drop 33 points the other day.
He likes to lift when Brunson's away, so
yeah.
I like Josh Hart as a player. He's a good role player. Like
Right,
knows his spot.
So we got Nickies.
yeah, mate, definitely Knicks.
Awesome. Magic versus Cavs. I feel like this will be a good game. I think we had a game from last week when we tipped them, and we were pretty on edge about it.
Yeah, that was the one with the
Honeymoon's over now, mate. So
16-point difference, and I think I called 15 or something like that.
Yeah.
So, I'm Cavs, mate. I'm Cavs. Cavs.
I'm gonna go Magic. So Tommy, it's up to you.
Cavs close one.
Cavs close one. All right, Nuggets versus Suns.
I got Nuggets, mate.
Yeah.
Nuggets. All right, Thursday we've got quite a few games. We've got Hawks versus Pistons. Good game. Cade's out. I reckon Hawks might be in for an upset, but Pistons are still playing quite well.
Yeah.
They held on against the Warriors and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're on a 3-game win streak, the Pistons. So yeah,
I do think I'm going the Pistons.
I was going
It's
to say
home court advantage for them as well.
Pistons might be just a little bit too strong. I know Cade's out, but
Yeah, you still got Duran and stuff
Duran
like that.
lifted.
Duncan Robinson's been playing
Yeah.
quite well.
Yeah.
Who's that point guard that's been coming off that's been starting lately? He's been dropping like 20 a game as well, so I feel like they're quite good. Cammy, this one's on you.
No,
Lakers
it's
versus
not.
Pacers.
It's a Lakers win.
I think everyone will be the Lakers.
If Luka doesn't score more than 55 points, though, it counts as a loss, I think.
All right. We'll let that one go. We'll go Bulls versus 76ers. So obviously everyone saw Josh Giddey dropping 19 assists the other day. Record for an Aussie player. Yeah, what are we thinking?
76ers, I reckon.
I don't think the 76ers are going to do it because Tyrese Maxey's just gone down. He's just had surgery on his hand.
And Beat's still out, or is he?
He has been. He's not been playing all. I'm going to go Bulls.
Trying to catch back up since it's been away. So.
Yeah, relaxing.
I'm going to go Bulls as well. I think it might be a bit of an upset.
I think Bulls as well. Just with Maxey gone down, and obviously Embiid's questionable.
Yeah.
And what's George still got? 10 games left of his
Paul
suspension.
George, something like that. He'll be just back before finals, I think we calculated when he went down with that bloody 25-game suspension.
Yeah.
Don't do ketamine, kids. Thunder versus Celtics. This will be a good game.
That'll be a great game, yeah.
Obviously, Celtics been playing well. Jason Tatum's come back quite good, in my opinion, after his obviously Achilles and stuff. Yeah,
McCain has been going off, man. I'm on the Thunder. I love McCain as a player.
Oh, I haven't chosen Celtics yet. Oh. It is a Celtics home game,
Stop trying to sell me on the Celtics, mate.
But
I know we hate both of the teams, but
Thunder robbed 76ers, bud. Robbed them.
They did. So what are we going, Thunder?
I'm going Thunder.
Yeah, I'm on the Thunder, mate.
Heat versus Cavs. Bam.
I'm going Cavs.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm going to have to go the Heat, I reckon.
Yeah, I think... What are they back? They're back... We're only back a game and a half to off 6th spot after Orlando, so...
Heater.
Yeah. So I think a couple of wins, man, they're going to push in our top 6, which is what Bam talked about when, So I'm going to go Heat. Yeah.
That's 2 against 1 again. Spurs versus Grizz. I reckon Spurs are going to be way too good for them.
Yeah.
Saying that though, Grizzlies have been playing quite well.
They've been well, and
holding themselves.
Morant's not playing, and they've still got a couple of players out.
We got Wizards versus Jazz. Bottom of the table. Boring.
Is that
I reckon
second
Jazz
last,
will get him, but
second last versus second last.
Yeah, I reckon the Jazz.
I reckon the Jazz will get him. They had a good win against one of the teams last week.
Washington are on a 14-game losing streak. I reckon they're going to snap it. I'm going Washington.
I'm going Jazz.
All right. That's all right. Can you put a little asterisk beside that so that I can say I told you so next week?
All right. Rockets versus Timberwolves.
Ooh.
I'm going the Rockets.
Rockets have been playing.
They've been playing
average.
Yeah.
Timberwolves also just lost their last one as well.
It's a one. Well, at right as it stands right now, Houston are on a 1-game win streak and Timberwolves on a 1-game losing streak. So, and the gap between them is 2 games.
Well, Timberwolves are home game. I'm going to go the Wolves.
Oh, they're home.
Yeah,
I'm going the Rockets.
And
honestly, man, with KD in there, I'm Rockets.
All right, I'm going to put a little asterisk against that one. To say, told you so.
Yeah.
Mavs versus Nugs.
Nuggets, I reckon.
Yeah. It's a home game for the Nuggets.
Yeah.
We spoke about their home court advantage last week, Cammy.
Yeah.
Nets versus Warriors. I reckon the Warriors might get up over there.
This one to you.
Well, it's a home game for them. We know what that crowd's like when they get going. Obviously, Nets beat them early this year, but yeah, I don't know. I think Porzingis has been playing quite well. He has had back soreness as of late, but yeah.
Warriors look like they're going to sneak into the play-in. They're sitting in 10th, and they're about 8 games clear of the Pelicans.
Yeah.
So unless something huge and drastic happens, like they're still going to make playoffs. So I don't even know if they'd play somebody that's even a little bit injured.
Yeah.
They're not going to fall any further than 10th.
But I mean, we are on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's Thursday game.
Yeah.
You've got Steph Curry also came out and said that he's not sitting out the whole season anymore.
Yeah.
He wants to get back and play. But Porzingis has been dropping like 30 points, 20 points. So he's been scoring what we need. I feel like they will get up, but I don't know. What do you guys reckon?
Yeah.
It's your choice, mate. Your choice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go Warriors then. Bucks versus Blazers.
I reckon the Blazers.
Yeah, Blazers have been playing fantastic, and they're on a 3-game win streak. And I think Drew Holiday's I don't know if it's his actual gameplay or if it's actually his leadership, like just talking with the young fellas. But
Yeah.
he's got them playing like that, and the coach is doing a good job in there. So
Yeah. Raptors versus Clips. Tell me this one's on you.
yeah, mate.
Yeah, I know. Depends on Kawhi. He's playing through the injury the other day. I know, but I reckon the Raptors might have too much firepower. Scotty Barnes, Brendan Ingram,
Scotty Barnes has been playing quite
RJ Barrett, quickly.
I've been loving watching Barnes play lately.
Yeah.
Like he stepped up a lot this season.
I'm going the Raptors on this
On
one.
the Raptors. All right, Friday. Knicks versus Hornets. Only 3 games this Friday.
I reckon the Hornets for an upset.
Hornets for an upset. Well, I'm liking the Hornets as of late. This is a Hornets home game.
Yeah.
I love watching the Hornets game. The commentator gets into it.
Yeah.
Good to watch.
Hornets, everyone?
Yeah.
Pelicans versus Pistons.
I'm going with Pistons
Pistons by 11.
again.
11.
What's your pick, Tommy?
5.
5? Only 5.
I'm going plus 17.
Big win.
Yep. Kings versus Magic. Magic all the way.
I reckon Magic.
It's a home game for the Magic.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just going to be too strong for the Kings.
Man, I love watching like DeRozan and Westbrook and that, but the Kings have been riddled by injury this season, and
they've been getting screwed over a bit. All right, so Saturday games. This one's on Tommy.
All on you, Tommy.
So you've got 10 games off the top of your head. Once I mention them, you've got 2 seconds to let them know. Clippers versus Pacers.
Clips.
Hawks versus Celtics.
Celtics.
Rockets versus Grizzlies.
Rockets.
Heat versus Cavs.
Cavs.
Bulls versus Thunder.
Thunder.
Pelicans versus Raptors.
Raptors.
Wizards versus Warriors.
Warriors.
Lakers versus Nets.
Lakers.
Blazers versus Mavs.
Blazers.
Nuggets versus Jazz.
Nuggets.
Ooh. How do you reckon you went there?
Yeah, not too bad. I think that maybe one I might have changed.
Which one?
Maybe that game. This game here, I would have been tossing a turn between who to go for between the Hawks and Celtics.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big. That one's going to be a big game for the day. I think that's probably a match of the day sort of thing.
I reckon this one here might be anyway either the Warriors versus Wizards.
Yeah.
Because if they lose the next game, that's going to be how many game losing streak is that?
At the moment, they're sitting on 15. They lost today. They were on 14 an hour ago.
So if they get up to 17, they're gonna. And the Warriors seem to choke those fucking games anyway. So I'd be worried about that one as well. But yeah, no, I think good picks. There's a few certains on there, like the Clippers versus Pacers.
Yeah. Just give them the 111 to 101 win now.
But yeah, no, not bad picks. We'll see how we go next week. Hopefully we do better this week. Coming than what we did last week. We're talking about NBL.
Yeah. We obviously I know I grew up watching them. You boys would have caught them just before they folded, but the Townsville Crocodiles starting to get a bit of momentum about getting back into the league. There's a young fella, I can't remember his name.
Tom Gilman.
Yeah, Tom Gilman. He started a petition to get the team back involved. He started up a Facebook group, and I think he's up to nearly 2,000 signatures already.
Yeah.
So a bit exciting and stuff like that.
Even former MVP Corey Williams came out and said he would love the team to be back.
Oh yeah, same with former Crocs legend Peter Crawford.
Yeah.
He's come out and said that he wants him back.
Jordan Jet that played for the Crocs.
Yeah.
He's been in contact with him. The young fella's been on the radio, on Win News, on 7 News, like in Australia and in Townsville, and I'm real excited about him, actually getting back in, because I used to love going down to, it used to be called the Swamp back in the day. I used to go down there. I took my wife to her very first basketball game. She'd never been before, and she loved the atmosphere and being able to scream for your team sort of thing.
I reckon it'd be good for the town. bring them back.
Yeah, like the success of like Townsville Fire and stuff like that.
After watching the Townsville Fire, you know, the women's team kicks some ass. Like it's obviously one thing that we do miss is the men's team as well.
Yeah.
I actually wrote down a quick brief history on them. So Mark Bragg, former Brisbane Bullets player, had moved to Townsville, beginning a campaign to bring a team up north to Townsville in the late 1980s. Between 1986 and 1992, he finally got it done, and the start of the Townsville Suns in 1993 through to 1998 before adapting their new name to Townsville Crocodiles. Being born, a little fun fact is the reason they had to change their names was the Phoenix Suns had it trademarked in Australia, so they couldn't have the Suns as their name.
Oh, yeah, right.
And if they wanted to keep the Suns name, they had to pay royalties to the Phoenix Suns. So that's when they come up with the Townsville Crocodiles. So, but yeah, look, and then after that they in 2016 they had financial troubles and had to disband. So yeah, they've been gone. It's been 10 years this year.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, I've just obviously written down, the success of the Townsville Fire brings obviously the basketball culture to Townsville. And people obviously want to watch like the males that can like dunk and do some crazy stuff. Obviously the girls are more like fundamental wise than what the boys are, but do you think Townsville have the money to support an NBL team?
I think they do, and I think they need to be more smart about it. Obviously they've got the stadium, the entertainment centre on the water, right next to the casino. The drama is the price in renting that place. They've got to fit, like they've got to have a packed crowd every single time, and I think it fits about 5,000 people in it.
I do reckon you get a packed crowd.
Yeah.
Like you bring
the first year they
you bring, let's say,
Bryce Cotton to
Townsville. JaVale McGee, he's a former NBA player.
Yeah.
Former NBA players playing in the NBL now. Like,
yeah, but we also got to think like North Queensland is a lot of like rugby players or even soccer players and stuff like that. Like even the girls' games, how many they get quite a few there, but it's still not like a packed house.
Like with it, without trying to be sexist, the women's sport is never as big as the men's sport in anything. Like if you have a look at the NRLW, like they play at the same stadium as the men do. The men get 15,000 people there or whatever it is. The women get 5,000 to 9,000 people there. Like there's a huge discrepancy there. Like I said, like start of next season, I don't think I'm going to miss a game for the Townsville Fire.
Yeah, I reckon we should do something as like even if we get like a...
Well, we're the defending champions podcast, and they're going to be the defending champions. I think it's only fitting that we get to at least...
Going to get the orange shirts for them and stuff?
Hell yeah. I think at least 80% of the games we got to get to.
Yeah.
Obviously, family commitments and work commitments, we're going to miss a game here and there, but I think at least 80% of the games we get to. And then obviously, I'd love to get behind the Townsville Crocodiles and get them back in the comp, because like I said, like I took my wife to one of our dates was to the basketball because she'd never been, so and she absolutely loved it. So I'd love to take her, and I'd love to take my boys to see the Townsville Crocodiles play.
Do you reckon they, obviously the price of the entertainment centre to rent out and stuff like that, do they look at maybe not Murray, the sport complex, that RSL stadium next to it?
Yeah, they did that.
They can fold down those chairs and they can get some crowds there.
They did that for a season. When they started having the financial troubles, they actually went over and went to RSL Stadium for I think it was a year or two.
Yeah.
And they slowly built it back up. And they had fans back in the thing. But I think the writing was already on the wall, and that's why they did disband. I think it was a year later.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, like the renting of that Townsville Entertainment Centre is a big killer, and unless you're getting a packed crowd every single time, you're gonna find it hard.
Well, I'd even just go there, the RSL Stadium, for the first year or two, just to build that cash flow up. Because obviously they're not going to charge in a league like the entertainment centre, and just build that cash, because you're still going to pack out that stadium.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Do we have enough talent in the NBL to bring another team back in?
Well, with the Next Stars program, like with what LaMelo went through, Josh Giddey and stuff like that, you're going to get more college players over there, or even American players to come over and play for us before they go there. So yeah, I feel like there is talent there.
There is talent there, and like I don't know if you guys ever seen, like, you had Kelvin Robinson, you had the Cedar boys, so Chris and Michael Cedar. Like, you had a homegrown talent have to be on your team, so you had to have somebody that was a born and bred local, which I thought was amazing because I actually played basketball against Kelvin Robinson when
I played with him at Cannons.
Yeah, I played against him in under 16s and under 18s. So obviously, like, there's, like, I said to my son, because he played basketball for a little bit, I was like, I actually played against him. And you know what? I said, he used to play for the Townsville Crocodiles. And so I showed him some videos and stuff like that. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I used to play against him. So, like, Dad got a little bit of recognition there about playing against a former professional athlete. So
Yeah. No, I'm keen to see it. The question I want to ask is, could we sustain having an NBL team here? Obviously, a lot bigger than what WNBL is, and the pricing and everything. Like,
you need somebody in charge that's not going to be greedy. I think is a big one. But I think there is a good chance that if it keeps building momentum, like I said, there's nearly 2,000 people that are signed and said yes, definitely. I think if he went for a walk down at Murray Stadium, today, tomorrow, Friday nights, the kids would go absolutely spastic and go, hell yeah, I want to go watch that. Like, everybody walks around with an NBA jersey. We talk about the NBA all the time, but local kids getting a chance, and like, if they look at it and go, oh, if I work my butt off, I have a chance to play for my local team. Like that kind of way. I think that'd be really, really cool. So it'd be interesting to see how the next few months go, and see what sort of momentum he can pick up and go with it. So he's got my blessing, and I really hope it works.
Yeah, no, it'd be good. It would bring more people to Townsville.
So if they come back in the thing, who's your first signing?
First signing?
That's a tough one.
That is a freaking.
That's a tough one.
That is a big first signing. I reckon they'll probably. Do you know who I reckon will come back? The Froling boys.
Yeah.
From Illawarra, they'll come back and play for their hometown. Yeah. That could be a signing. They're not going to get a all-star guard like Bryce Cotton, because I think he's signed with Adelaide for a couple of years, and he's also getting old now as well. Yeah. I don't know. Could see.
There's a couple of kids playing in the college, and we'll talk about it soon. One is Alex Condon. He's from Perth, but if he doesn't get picked up in like
NBA
in the NBA and stuff, there's a chance he'd come back to Australia and play. Decent young player. So I would have to go for a look to see who's out there, who's going to be a free agent next year. Or like this, obviously this won't happen in the following this next season. It'll be probably the year after. Depends on how he goes. If he can get some backers behind him.
I reckon one of them will be at least one of the Froling boys. I reckon they'll want to come back and play. But look at Sam, like he's one of the best big men in the league for NBL at the moment. So
I'd probably throw him one. Sign Isaiah Thomas, little guard, played in the NBA.
Yes,
he wants to play some basketball. Mm-hmm. Maybe John Moore. I know he's a part owner.
But you've also got
he might want to suit up again.
Harold, he wants to come back to the NBL.
Yeah.
So why not fucking throw some money at him? Big man that can play.
Obviously, like your salary cap is a big thing in Australia.
Yeah.
We don't obviously have the funds that like the Americans do, where Steph's earning $60 million a season. I think the salary cap for the NBL, I think it's roughly
like 1.5. I think it would be more than that.
I think it's 2.3 or something like that. So like your best players is only getting.
Well, Bryce Cotton's on like 100,000 million.
Yeah.
But he's like the only player in the league that's probably on.
My first, let's say Thomas. He just wants to play ball. But,
what's his? He's got a mantra. It's that slow grind. So even when he's not playing, he's always on the grind and training and everything like that. So I think he'd be a fantastic player to get here.
Missed the fourth quarter himself.
Mm-hmm. Very unlucky not to get the MVP too. That year he come second in that year. So
when he played for the Celtics,
No, it'd be interesting to see. That's for sure.
Yeah, that'll be cool to see the Crocs back. So anyway, with that, though, obviously the NBL is in their final series. Game 1 was last night.
Yeah, Adelaide got absolutely thumped.
Yeah, I was watching footy. I checked over a couple of times, and they're getting dominated. Up by 20 at one stage, and Xavier Cook's played pretty good.
Yeah, I mean Sydney's also got a team full of stars. Like you've got obviously Kendrick Davis, you've got Matthew Dellavedova, you've got Cooks, you've got Torrey Craig, who's just played 8 years in the NBA or something like that. Like they've got talent across the whole board. I still reckon Adelaide can give it to him though.
Yeah.
Obviously Bryce Cotton, when he gets going, no one can stop him. Not even Daly himself.
Is it a 3-game series or 5?
Yeah,
5.
5. Yeah.
People think that Sydney are going to get it done in 4. I reckon it might push to a game 5.
Yeah.
I hope it does, because I reckon that the whole like cinema side of things would be massive for them. But yeah, I'm going for Adelaide.
Yeah.
I don't like the Sydney Kings.
So I used to watch the Adelaide 36ers back when it was what's his name? Brett Maher. So think of a fast break and just stopping, pulling up for a 3, like Steph Curry does it now. Brett Maher was doing it back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Wasn't like as often. It was only every now and again he'd just pull up and shoot it, but he was a 3-point shooter. And yeah, it was amazing to see. Yeah, I don't mind the 36ers chances. I watched last night's game, and from the tip off, they just looked like they were overcome by the big stage.
Yeah.
A few of the players looked like they were playing a bit tentative, and nobody scored for like the first nearly 2 minutes of the game. They were rushing shots, and both teams, I think, and then the Kings settled and they started hitting shots. And took Adelaide obviously a little bit longer just to get that first shot in, and then you just see a bit of relief off everybody. But they look like they were a bit, the stage was a bit too big for them. Obviously, a couple of them have been there before. Bryce Cotton's obviously a big time player for them. But yeah, like that's what I got from game 1. It'd be interesting to see how the series goes. Obviously, would love Adelaide to win, but because boo Sydney, boo.
Well, are they swapping every game?
Yeah, so they go game for game. So
so it's Adelaide next year, which will be a big handy thing. For Adelaide to win though, it can't just be Bryce Cotton.
No,
someone else has to lift.
It's got to be a team.
There's so much he can do. Yeah, he can drop 30 points or 40 points when he's doing everything himself, but Sydney Kings are not going to give him that space.
No.
They're going to quadruple team him before they bloody do all that.
Well, there was a time during last night's game, and they were just gone over halfway, and he was coming to get the ball, and his man was up under him, so he couldn't get free to get the ball.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much he just stood out of the way to draw his defender out of the way and let the other boys go to work. And they got a few quick buckets from it. But every now and again, your stars got to get involved, take that ball. Say, come with me, boys. And it's just the Kings were smothering him last night.
Yeah.
Who's marking him, Delhi?
No.
Delhi did at the start.
Yeah,
the first 2 minutes, and then it went to Torrey Craig. Within the first quarter, it was 4 or 5 people that had a go at him.
Yeah.
Oh, Craig's a good defender. He was in part of the Phoenix Suns championship run when they lost to the Bucks. So.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he is good. He used to be a Brizzy Bullets player back then as well. Used to watch him when I was living in Brisbane. Go down there. But yeah, I really hope Adelaide come out on top. I don't want to see Sydney win again, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know. Next year's going to be interesting. Hopefully Brisbane Bullets can sign a few good talent.
Have they fired their coach?
Yeah, they... Who was it? I'm pretty sure he used to be an NBA coach, and now he did coach some NBL teams as well. So he's got some brains about him and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's just the culture around there. I think the culture needs to change. So bringing him in hopefully changes it.
Bring in a new guy and start not from scratch, but it's just
But even some of those older players that Tyrell Harrison and stuff like that, we used to play him in netball. Used to be on Nicola's team and stuff like that at States. He's been there his whole career, so 8 years or something like that. Maybe it's time just to let him go. Yeah, he's a good player. But
bring in some fresh blood.
Yeah, bring in some fresh blood.
Not obviously not brand new rookie in, but like obviously somebody else from another team to just for a change of they call it change of vibes and culture in a locker room sort of thing.
Well, yeah, look at Nathan Sobey. He was with Brisbane for 4 years. They've won a few games, but now look how he's blossoming in Southeast Melbourne. Imagine if Tyrell Harrison went to like another team, like with Bryce Cotton, say. He'd be way better than he is a good player now, but yeah, big choices for him, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll continue with that talk about the NBL finals over the next couple of weeks because obviously they'll games will go on over the next couple of weeks. So, NCAA March Madness. So obviously, the college teams are in the March Madness. It's the best 64 teams from around America play in I don't even know how they justify. It's like they did North, East, South, West, and something else. So it started yesterday, a couple of days ago. Sorry.
Yeah. We're in round 2 now.
Yeah, already in round 2. There's been a couple of little upsets in that. So
did Duke end up winning this morning, Tommy?
I'm trying to
because they were playing. They were up at halftime. With my March Madness, obviously, it would have been nice to have our own bracket and stuff like that. So maybe next year when we can get everything organised and stuff. So obviously, round 1's done. Best of 64.
Yeah.
So I've got my predictions.
They won 81-58.
Yeah. Oh, so they blew them out. It was only a 4-point game at halftime. So my prediction, obviously, I'm a Duke boy. I love Duke as a team, no matter who plays for them, no matter if they're shit, whatever. Obviously not their best year. They've still got stars, but not as good as like Jason Tatum days.
Yeah, they've got the Boozer boys.
They got the Boozer boys. That's what I'm. So off the back of the Boozer boys, especially Cam Boozer, averaging 22 points and 10 rebounds per game.
Yeah.
So good stats for a college player, 22 and 10. But I do have a smoky team, Houston. I reckon Houston will be good off Kingston Fleming.
Yeah.
He's the engine of the team, averaging 16 points and 5 assists per game. So their guard. I don't know. Like, obviously, I want Duke to win. Obviously, they're going to advance to the next round, which is what, Sweet 16? No, not Sweet 16 yet, is it? Yeah, it will be. Yeah, Sweet 16. Yeah. So another step closer again. I don't think they've won for quite some time.
It's been a little while since they've won. So I got last year's winners on the men's side with the Florida Gators.
Yeah.
So it wasn't Duke last year. So
that's who I picked.
Florida.
Yeah. I reckon they go back to back.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah. But then I have for my smoky Texas.
Oh, okay.
11th seed. They upset BYU the other day. 8 points.
Yeah.
So I go for Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah.
So I've got them in the men's, led by bloody hell, I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's Yaxel Lendenborg, 14 points, 1.2 assists. Morez Johnson Jr., 7 rebounds, and Elliot Kadid, 5.7 assists.
Yeah.
Got a fair decent team. Like they spread out, they work together well. Don't really have a smoky, but I did have a look to see where Aussies are playing over there, and Alex Condon, who we talked about a little bit earlier, from Perth, Western Australia, is currently playing for Florida Gators.
Yeah.
So obviously would love to see an Aussie get up there and play well and play in the final.
We got that rap dude as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if his team made it, but he's playing for another college team over there.
Yeah. So I've got a list of a few Aussie men that are playing. Oscar Clough from the Sunshine Coast.
I'm thinking about him. I played him when I was playing rep basketball down there.
Obviously, he's from Queensland, where we are. He's in the Purdue Boilermakers team. So 10 points per game, 7 rebounds, 1.7 assists, shooting 69.8% from the field. So doing awesome. Obviously, Alex Condon as well from Perth. Currently 15 points per game, 7.7 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 54.8% from the field.
Yeah.
Anthony Dell'Orso, I think it is, from Bulleen, Victoria, playing for the Arizona Wildcats, 9 points per game, 2.1 rebounds, 2 assists, nearly a steal a game, 41.2% from the field, and 32.8% from three. So not too bad from three. Obviously, would love to get that up close to the 40 mark, but 32% is not too bad.
Yeah.
So that's the couple of men's I looked at. Did you boys do anything on the women's side?
No, I actually didn't.
I checked out a bit on the women's side as well. So last year's winner was UConn, so the University of Connecticut.
With was it Paige Buckers?
Nah, actually yes it was. Yes, that was their last year. Obviously I was going for them again this year. I didn't know too much about the women's side, so I had a quick little look, and the UConn Huskies are one of the better programs. Even their men's squad's a great thing. And I looked up and seen what women from Australia are over there. Lizzie Williamson from Adelaide, South Australia, playing for Oregon State Beavers. They actually got knocked out in the first round. 6.5 points, 5.7 rebounds, nearly an assist a game, nearly just under half an steals, and a block a game as well. Shooting 52.3% from the field. Has not taken a single three.
Yeah, right.
At all in college.
Oh, yeah.
So
Must
she plays forward, does a lot of screen and rolls at the top of the key. Like I said, I was just checking out some things. Now, this is actually her name. I thought it was made up when I looked at it. It is Last-Tia. That's her first name. Pow, P-O-A is her last name. She's from Victoria. Melbourne, Victoria.
Yeah.
She plays for the Arizona State Sun Devils. Only 4.7 points, 3.4 rebounds, 3.5 assists, nearly a steal a game, 35.3% from the field, and 31.9% from three. So that's just her current team. She actually transferred last year. She was in a Div 3 program in college. And was actually averaging 27 points a game in that. She was dominating there, and now she's over at the Arizona State Sun Devils. And Jessica Petrie.
They lost in the first four.
Yeah.
By 2 points.
So Jessica Petrie would be
from Gold Coast.
What's her dad's name? Anthony. Is it Anthony Petrie or something?
I think it is.
He played in the NBL.
Yeah. So she's currently playing. She's obviously from the Gold Coast in Queensland, playing for the Nebraskan Cornhuskers. 11.4 points, 4.8 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 44.5% from the field. So not bad stats there. And then you got Tess Heel from Melbourne, Victoria, playing for Kansas State Wildcats. 10.7 points, 3.5 rebounds, 1.8 assists, and 47.1% from the field. So
pretty good stats.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a few Aussies. I just did a quick search on just Aussies playing in college, and I think there was like 80 names come up.
Yeah.
So then I had to go and search who's actually playing in the tournament to see which players were available to talk about, sort of thing. So obviously, like, we're doing well in this like basketball stratosphere. Like we've got some players in the NBA, we've got some players in Europe. Obviously, we've got our own professional comp in the NBL. But looking at players actually going over and playing in college, I was actually very, very surprised at how many there were. Like I said, there was 80 odd, and I didn't even go to the next page. So there's probably like closer to 200. And that's everything from the Div 1, which is obviously like your Dukes, your Florida, all of those type ones, and then you got your Div 2, your Div 3.
It's good to see as an Aussie as well. Obviously, we got a few that's gone through, like Duke, like Tyrese Proctor and stuff like that, who's in the NBA now.
On the Cavs.
Mila Goodchild, who just won the WNBL finals for Townsville. She's from Duke as well. But yeah, we've had heaps of Aussies go through that. Played college basketball and stuff like that, which is good. And then we've got our Next Stars program in the NBL that you obviously get some college talent over. So Josh Giddey obviously went through that instead of going to college, turning down all those offers like we spoke about. We're only growing from when I first started watching basketball as a little kid and stuff like that. Like, basketball wasn't as big as what it is now. That's for sure.
Yeah. Like I said, like if you go down to Murray Sporting Complex on a weekend, there is kids everywhere.
We used to go there during the week, just play some ball, play some hoops. First 21.
Yeah, it's definitely good fun. Obviously miss playing basketball, but I think we're making a team, aren't we?
Yeah. We're playing warehouse next season. I think that gives the old man, 6 to 8 months to get the knees ready to run up and down the court. So.
We'll put the stats up every week as well.
Cam, 3 rebounds, 2 points.
Torn hamstring.
Torn hamstring, can't walk, 18 packets of ice.
Yeah. I reckon that'll be pretty fun to do. I reckon get Tanika down, record a few clips, and we'll just edit them in and stuff like that.
Yeah. We can definitely do that.
That's better than that. Working on my form.
That was an air ball. I seen how bad that was. That was an air ball. With that, all about the Aussies time.
Yeah. So we thought we'd go something different instead of a male player, would go a female player. All about you, Mel.
Lauren Elizabeth Jackson, born the 11th of May 1981, with nicknames like LJ, Loz, and obviously Loza. Definitely come from the Aussie side with Loz and Loza. Regarded as the Aussie women's team GOAT.
Yeah.
The daughter of 2 national basketball team players, Jackson was awarded a scholarship to the Australian Institute of Sport in 1997, where she debuted in the WNBL at age 16.
Yeah.
So a professional player at 16 years old. She helped the AIS win the WNBL championship in 1999 before joining the Canberra Capitals, where she won championships in 2000, 2002, 2003, and 2006. During her first stint, she won her 6th championship in 2010 with the Canberra Capitals and her 7th in 2024 with the Southeast Flyers. She earned WNBL MVP, Grand Final MVP in 2002, 2003, 2006, and 2010. In 2001, Jackson entered the WNBA draft and was selected by the Seattle Storm, where she played 12 seasons. So in that time, she's going over playing in the WNBL, coming back to play in the WNBL, like just backwards and forwards the whole time. So with the 12 seasons, she helped the team win championships in 2004 and 11, while earning Finals MVP in 2010. She was the Finals MVP as well.
Yeah.
Jackson ranks among the top WNBA players in games played, minutes played, field goals, 3-point shots, and turnover percentage. She collected multiple individual accolades and was named to multiple WNBA anniversary teams.
I got all the accolades down here.
Yeah. I'll finish this little bit off, and then you want to do all the accolades, big fella. In 2016, Jackson retired from basketball. She came out of retirement in 2022 and returned to the WNBL and the Opals. She retired again following the 2024 Paris Olympics.
Damn. I got 3-time MVP, 7-time All-Star, 2 times WNBA champion, 3-time scoring champion after you round off all the stats. 5-time defensive all-team. 8-time all WNBA. She won defensive player in 07. 06 all-decade. I'm guessing that's an all-decade team. 2010 Finals MVP. So I got...
Yeah. No, obviously what you touched on, 3-time WNBA MVP.
Yeah.
That's pretty big. She was a 7-time Olympian.
With the 2020.
Every 4 years is Olympics. 7 times. And then she's also a multiple medal winner, with including silvers and bronze for Australia. Like, that's obviously huge for basketball. She's inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Obviously known for her scoring, defending, and rebound, and she's just the complete package for a player. Like, for a big to be stepping out and nailing threes as well.
Like when she come back from retirement, the first thing she was doing was jacking threes. Like, I was like, holy shit! Like, she used to just grab that board and she would bully you into the hoop and then just either lay up, obviously, or a little jump hook type of thing.
But obviously, when you're coming out of retirement, your game might have to change. So she might not be able to do the whole body bag down low. She's just jacking threes and stuff like that.
She's also in the Australian Basketball Hall of Fame in 2019. She was inducted.
Yeah.
And then the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame in 2020 as well. So that's an amazing. Like I said, like she's regarded as the Aussie women's
GOAT. Yeah. Man, I don't even think of that as like one of the GOATs for the WNBA as well. Like 3-time MVP. How many of them have won three
I'm
times?
saying AJ Wilson now.
She might be one.
Yeah.
Who else?
That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Candice Parker's got 2, I think.
She's got 2.
Yeah.
Like 3 times and 2-time MVP for finals as well. Like that's like LeBron, Steph Curry, buddy, but for the female version. I think it's crazy for an Australian to be that dominant, especially for a sport that's dominated by Americans, for say. Like to go over there and just kill it like that.
Every silver medal she got, it was against the American team. Like, there was I think it was 2004, and it was neck and neck to like the last 3 minutes of the game, and I think America ended up winning by like 7 points. Like it was, she had like another 30 piece. Like it was.
That's all easy.
It was her against, I think it was Lisa Leslie at the time.
Yeah.
So that was her biggest rival because Lisa Leslie was around that time as well. And then obviously like it was her, Sue Bird when they were on the Seattle Storm.
Sue Bird was good.
She's obviously regarded as one of the best players to ever play the sport. It was the Lauren Jackson and Sue Bird show in that team. Now actually again officially retired and does some stuff for the WNBL.
Do you reckon there's another comeback in the works?
And the way she was moving, I wouldn't put it past her. Like she was still getting up and down the court. Wasn't obviously as quick as most of the other players. A 40-year-old's body is never as good as a 20-year-old's body.
But even when you like look at it, like you were saying, from 1999 all the way through, she was going from WNBL to WNBA. Like that's all year round basketball. Mm-hmm. For her body to hold up for that long, she must have some genetics that I want. Yeah. Like I'm sore after bloody gardening with Tom on every Saturday. Like playing just all year round for all those years is just whack. I've obviously written down 4 questions that obviously I want to ask you too and the viewers as well. So this is for male and female. Is Lauren Jackson the greatest Australian basketball player of all time, including the males? So you've obviously got the likes of your Patrick Mills and all that stuff. I'm
happy to say yes. Yeah. Like even just flicking through that what did we just talk a couple of minutes about some of her accolades? Like you just look at some of them accolades and it'd be a somewhat close race, but not
a bit tight race.
Yeah.
At the moment, yeah.
But you don't see like Patrick Mills with like NBA MVPs. Obviously, like we've spoken about, not being sexist or anything like that. But obviously, boys' sport is a lot more dominant than females and stuff. Even though,
if you look at the pay gap, which is obviously a big thing that's happening with the WNBA right now, like highest paid player 60-something million, highest paid player 300,000, or it wasn't even that. It was like 150,000. The highest paid players are getting. It's just been they actually verbally have an agreement now. The highest paid players in the WNBA are going to get I think it's 1.2 million or 1.5 million now. So they're slowly growing in the right direction. When we did the discussion about the highest paid players and the salary cap stuff, like the NBA was nearly 40 years old before the first player made $1 million. So if we're working on that type of thing, like the WNBA is moving in the right direction. Like their league started in the late 1990s. So they're at the cusp of being 30 years old, and their players are starting to get the $1 million contracts. Yeah. So it's working towards the right thing. It'll be a good thing. So.
Where does she sit in the conversation of the greatest player ever? Female was.
For us, I think we're going to be biased on this. Obviously, we know where she's at right now. you've got a player like I said, Candice Parker before. She came in her rookie season. She won MVP, Rookie of the Year, won the title, won the Finals MVP, something like that. To do that in your first year as a professional athlete, that's a special somebody.
I reckon she top 5. I reckon she'll be in.
I'd even push a top 3.
Yeah. See, I was going more. Actually, definitely a top 10. I could see you on the cusp of the top 5.
And that's not me just being biased because I'm Australian, but like we've all listed the accolades: 3-time NBA, WNBA MVP, Finals MVP. She's won all these fucking awards and final series and stuff like that. Like, not a lot of players can say that they've done that.
Yeah.
Even in the males.
Yeah.
Like, I reckon top 3 easy. And like I said, not being biased or anything like that, but you've obviously got your Candice Parker and all that stuff like that would be above her. But yeah, I would say easily top 3.
You ever heard of Cheryl Miller?
No.
So you know how they talk about Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game? In college, she scored 105 points in a game. Yeah. The drama was there was no professional league for her to go to. Yeah. So she, in 1980, scored 105 points in a game. So there's the thing. She's Reggie Miller's sister.
Yeah, right.
There's a video if you have a look at it. Have a look at it, guys. It's very interesting. So Reggie Miller's like talking to a reporter about what it was like growing up with Cheryl's sister, and he's like, "Oh, I come home one day, and had a big game." She's like, "Oh, how did you do today, Reggie?" He's like, "Oh, had a big game, scored 35 points." She played the same night. One of them played it at a high school. So Reggie was still in high school and she was away at college. He's like, "Oh, yeah, had my big night, scored 35 points." And he goes, "Oh, how did you do?" "Oh, I got a little bit more." "Oh, so what, like 45, 50 points? A little bit more." "Well, 60 points. You got 60 points. That's amazing. How'd you get your 60 points? And she goes, No, a little bit more." He guessed all the way, and then when he got to, I think he got to about 80 points, he's like, "No, don't tell me you got over 80 points. She's like, 105, under a breath. And he went, "What? 105 points in a game." And the only reason she is not regarded as one of the best players to ever play is because there was no professional comp for women in the 1980s. So that's what I mean. Like, it's hard to say. Yes, I guarantee you she is a top 10 player all time.
Yeah.
But when you got somebody like Cheryl Miller who didn't have a chance to play professionally, drop 105 points in a college game, like where could she have been? Like,
yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's why I'm happy for Lauren Jackson. Like I said, she's the women's GOAT of Australia. No hands down. Even the GOAT when it comes to the men's.
Yeah.
But when you regard it as all-time women's, you've got to take into some account some of those other things. So yeah.
Do people underrate her because she played before social media hype?
I think so. I think that's why, like, when we say top 10 quite easily, top 5, top 3, and like I just said about that Cheryl Miller story, like, you boys never heard that story before. There's a lot of players that, if you go out there, you can find some footage, like the Wilt game. There's no footage anywhere about that.
Yeah, obviously you look at like Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese now, how much hype they get around their videos. Imagine if
Zion, like his high school stuff was getting more press than some of Michael Jordan stuff from back in the 80s. Like, and that's because of the quick fact that you can go video, boom, share, within the space of 3 seconds. Like, it changes how everybody sees it, and I think that's a big thing. Like, it helps a lot of players where you can do a 20-second highlight and push it off to social media, and somebody sees it and goes, "Oh, yeah, he's doing that good. We might have to have a chat with him." But they don't see the stuff that built up to that. So that's where you find out, sort of thing.
Yeah. So another one on top of that question is, if she started her career today, where would she be in the WNBA if she had all the same success, all the media hype, everything?
She'll be like Shaq, wouldn't she?
Where would she be?
Yeah.
How high would you have her on the buddy list then?
She'd be your number one. Even if you go back, like, say she was drafted, say, what are we at? We're 26. Say she was drafted in 23, so she's 3 years into being a professional now. She would have beat the Aces, I reckon. Also depends on what franchise she went with. If she still say she still ends up on the Seattle Storm, they're not a bad team, but you put Lauren Jackson in there, that team's going to change from I think they won 10 games. They're going to change to a 30 win team quite easily.
Mm-hmm.
And then then going forward, like you could easily win an MVP, win a couple of titles.
Should be one of the top players.
Yeah. She'd be on your $1 million contract. So yeah.
No, definitely. No, it's good. Good to get some other players other than males on the potty. So yeah, we can go from there.
Yeah.
Cards.
Ready for this, Tommy?
Pass the pack, yeah.
Yeah.
You can go first,
let you
mate.
go first. Do your hoops one first, mate.
My hoops one?
Yeah.
We've got to make starting five again, mate.
Robbie is in love with the optic ones, mate. So
They're good, though. They're a good card.
yeah, I love how you get a random old guy in there. So
Got Jamal Murray, Andrew Nebhart, Dennis Schroeder, rookie card, Matisse,
yeah.
The top.
and the big fee.
Ooh, on the Celtics now.
Yeah.
Right, you're up, Rob.
All right, I'll go the hoops one then.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I've got Mr. Trae Young, Steph Curry Jr.
Steph Curry Jr.
We got Bobby Portis, Tommy's boy. We got Tyus Jones, Washington Wizards. We got Spencer Dinwiddie, very underrated player, I reckon. He was quite good. And then we've got Ryan Dunn, rookie card from the Suns.
Not bad.
A lot of guards.
Yeah. So I'm just chasing the big man, am I?
Pretty much, yeah.
Clint Capella.
Not a bad big man.
Not a bad big man off the rank. Tyrene Prince. Bilal Kalabuli. Is it Kalabuli? How the hell do you say that last name?
Kalabuli.
Yeah.
Kalabuli,
yeah. Jalen Williams. So not a bad. And then finish him off with a Jalen Brown.
Oof. Not bad at all. All right, Tommy, optic.
Let's go with the optics, mate. What you got in there?
4 cards in this one?
Yeah, 4 cards in this one. Obviously, a good chance to pick up an old timer. I think we got Dirk last week.
Jay Crowder,
Yeah.
Brad rookie, Antonio Reeves,
Hey,
Ooh.
another Reeves.
Another Reeves.
White Hot rookies, Ron Holland,
That's
Yeah.
not bad.
I like them cards, and Jimmy Butler from the Heat.
Ooh,
Down the Warriors.
8 days. Him in the Heat jersey was always good this man. Alrighty. We've got Julian Champagny from the Spurs.
Yeah.
Good player he is. We got Mr. James Harden from the Clippers.
Oh.
We got
Ooh,
Zion.
Yeah.
Express.
And we've got Grand Theft Auto.
Oh. Not bad.
GTA.
Yeah, I don't mind that pack. Oh, we got Kristaps Porzingis on the Celtics.
Ooh, in the bag stretch.
D'Angelo Russell from the Nets. That's when he was freaking amazing. He was amazing when he was on that Nets team. We got Messi.
Which
the
Messi?
Pelicans.
Lionel?
Yeah, it's definitely.
The goat?
And then we got Norman Powell from the Clippers.
Alrighty.
Not a bad pick today, boys.
Where do you want to start from? Center? All the way to point guard or point guard to center?
I've only got one. Oh, we got 2 centers, don't we?
Yeah.
What center are we going? The big V or who do you have?
Oh, I'd rather Vooch, man, because Porzingis is bloody injured all the time.
You play him at a 4 though.
Yeah, he's a great player, but he's just bloody injured.
Big V.
Yeah,
Big V.
I'll take Vooch.
Alright. He's our big center.
Mm.
Alright. Power forward. I've got Zion. You can play Porzingis at the power forward.
Yeah,
We've got
well, that's
Bobby Portis.
I think it's either.
We got Jade up there too.
What would we
It's
do
the shorter one, isn't
Is
it?
it?
if
Yeah,
we were on
6'5".
2K? We turn injuries off.
If
Who
you
are
turn
picking?
injuries off, man, you got to go with
Porzingis.
either those
Zinger.
two. Oh, I would have. Yeah, maybe I would have maybe.
2K loves Zion, bud.
Yeah. Oh, I would.
Zion.
Yeah.
Zion at the 4. Alright. Who are we going? A small forward. We've got Champagne.
I got Brown, mate.
You got Brown.
Oh, JB, you play Brown at the shooting guard.
We got Jimmy Butler. What are we talking about? Jimmy Butler at the 3.
Go JB. So we're going 2.
Yeah.
All right, our 1. I got Mr. Young, Tyus Jones. You got James Harden as a 1. You got GTA.
Oh, Jamal Murray here.
You got Spencer Dinwiddie.
Did Harden just get traded? Because if he just got traded to
Yeah,
us,
honeymoon, mate.
honeymoon scoring 20, getting 15 assists.
So you going Harden?
Harden.
I think Harden, yeah.
Harden. All right, 6 man.
6 man.
Well,
Six
we
man.
can make a whole starting bench here.
Yeah, we got a bench here.
We got Porzingis at the 5. Who else you reckon?
You go 6th man with Porzingis.
Yep.
Who you got for off the bench? I got Williams and I got Russell for off the bench.
I got Jamal Murray.
I've got him as well.
Yeah, I reckon Young would be a Young would be a 7.
7.
Yeah,
Rookie. Small forward, power forward.
he's a small forward, power forward.
But
Yeah,
then you could play him at the 2.
yeah.
So if we go Russell.
And then you got
Yeah, Bobby Portis I'd be putting on the bench.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
corners of the bench.
And then one more.
one more
We probably need a small forward.
small forward. You play Powell at small forward.
Oh yeah, that's a
Yeah,
pretty good team, I
shooter.
reckon. Yeah, good team. So we got Harden at the point, Jaylen Brown shooting guard. We got Butler at the 3. We got Zion at the 4, and we got Vucevic at the 5. With Porzingis off the bench as 6 man, Trae Young, D'Angelo Russell, Bobby Portis, and Norman Powell. What do you reckon? How many wins?
68 win team on the
68.
west. On the west too. We're going to a tougher comp. We're going to kick everybody's ass in the west.
66-16.
I reckon it might be a 70 win season. Hey, that's a good team. These two with these two, like,
Yeah.
especially him on the heat days and stuff. I reckon that's a massive team.
Yeah.
Massive wins for the boys. So yeah, who's going to do that one? You. You haven't done one yet.
Yeah.
Do what?
You got
2K Simulator.
Oh, yeah.
We'll write
Get out.
We'll write it down for you. We'll write it down for you. And with that, guys,
Don't let this episode be a shot clock violation. Hit subscribe, and we'll run it back next week.
peace out.
Peace
guys.
out.